guys, welcome to the channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. We all know that the two-time unified heavyweight king of the universe and Joshua is currently in Nigeria, living it up. He has invited all Nigerians in the diasporas to visit Nigeria, visit their family over there. But I'm more intrigued by the support he's getting from fellow Nigerians. Do you know that only few boxers can actually get the reception that Joshua is getting in their countries of origin or descent, where they descend, where their origin, where they originate from, basically. I don't know if that's if you will get this in Gypsy land, if there's any place anywhere called Gypsy land. Okay, let's say Romania, because I think a lot of Gypsies are from Romania, right? So, if Fast and Furious should trace his origin, his Gypsy origin, it should come from Romania or Bulgaria. I don't think he will get it there. But now, Anthony Joshua is in Nigeria, his father's land. Be good or bad, the reception has been mad. That's all I can say. Mad. Yeah, let's get on here. Diwali to analyze the reception so far. Joshua got about, I think this latest picture on Instagram got up on social media, Twitter. I'm looking at it right here. Got about 126,000 likes with 9.4 million views, the highest in Joshua's since Joshua lost his first loss to Wanderers Junior. Now, Adewale, are you here with us, bruv? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what do you make of Joshua's trip to Nigeria so far and stuff? And yeah, we have a lot to say about, Martin Bakole also coming out and saying Joshua is supporting the Efe Ajagba over him. What did he expect? Did he expect Joshua to not support a fellow Nigerian? I don't understand it, man, because even though Ajagba went against Joshua then when it was with PBC, because I talked about it and said, listen, this is not how it should go. And he learned from his mistake. So it's quite interesting to see Joshua supporting Efe Ajagba. And also, Bakole, why is he acting very arrogant right now? Has he forgotten about the child pornography that he posted on his social media platform? Has he forgotten the reason why Eddie Hearn of Matchroom cut ties with him because of that? And even though Joshua tried to bring him back, and he cannot discredit Joshua afterwards. I like Martin Bakole. I like him as an African brother, but he's been arrogant. And he thinks Ajagba is just a walkover. Bruv, Ajagba is not a walkover for anybody. Especially with somebody that would stand there and trade with him. Ajagba is not scared of war. He's been there, he's done that. I think if you doubt me, go watch Ali Demirez's fight. You understand what I mean? But I understand a lot of you guys are picking Bakole because of his recent win. Bakole is very, very good, very, very dangerous, but it's not invincible, bro. That's my opinion. Your take, bro, on the visit and of course Bakole's statement.
So on the visit, to me, it just looked like AJ went for holidays, and because the Nigerian media and the politicians are clout chasers, they decided to bring cameras in front of him and start tapping into him to try and project an image that, oh, he's a Nigerian and Nigerians are so successful. But how about those same politicians and those media people portray the real image of the Nigerian people and what they are going through on a day-to-day basis. How about they talk about the level of depravity, the lack of access to basic amenities that affects at least 80% of the population? How about they talk about these facts? Why are they trying to tap into someone that was developed by England, someone whose skill set was polished and honed by England, and he became successful from England? Why are Nigerian politicians trying to tap into that? But it's all good. As far as Bakole, I agree with you that it's not going to be an easy fight against Efe Ajagba because a lot of people are riding on the wave of Bakole's victory over Jared Anderson. But man, Ajagba can punch. It's not just his statue that will stand there and not fight back. We've seen Ajagba go through uh, toughness. You know, the guy got dropped by Frank Sanchez. He got back up and he didn't get knocked out. He didn't get stopped. Even though Sanchez was much more skilled than Ajagba, but Ajagba was able to make Sanchez think twice before engaging. So if you ask me, it's going to be a tough fight between Ajagba and Ife. I mean, and Bakole, but it's going to be a very interesting fight, and I look forward to that one for sure. For sure, I would still slightly favor Bakole, slightly, just with a slight margin, but it's not going to be an easy fight.
But why does it say, oh, I'm gonna break Ajagba bone, I'm gonna do this, as if maybe he's just gonna walk past Ajagba like, oh, like it's just easy thing. I think Bakole is making a big mistake. And yes, I am supporting Ajagba. You know, I was supporting Ajagba before, but if Bakole had won, I would say, okay, good, no problem. He's an African brother. But the way he's behaving, why is he undermining an opponent like Ajagba? He's not fighting a Jared Anderson. Like
He's going to regret it.
Ajaba can actually punch. Does he think Ajaba cannot punch, or what does he think, bro?
You know, one thing about Bakole, although I like Bakole very much, I'm a big fan of Bakole. But I also noticed that he gets very pompous. You know, it seems like he gets very pompous and he says a lot of things, talking about he's going to destroy Daniel Dubois. Dubois is nobody. Talking about he's knocked out Usyk. At the end of the day, it's possible that he had some success while sparring these guys, but sparring is not a real fight. Maybe he goes into the sparring thinking it's a real fight. Meanwhile, those guys are just practicing and polishing certain aspects of their game, and that made him delusional. Plus, the fact that he defeated Jared Anderson the way he did now adds to the delusions. Now he feels like he's unstoppable, but that will be a big mistake. That will be a very, very big mistake, and I won't be surprised at all if Ajagba beats it. I will not be surprised.
Yeah, man. I think for me, I think he's underestimating Ajagba, and that is wrong. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't have confidence, but thinking you're just gonna go there and blast Ajagba out, I don't see it happening. Ajagba, one thing about Ajagba is that he has gotten up from every knockdown that is been knocked down, and sometimes he's being wobbled to the point where you think he's going. He has gotten up, he has fought back, and he has put up a good fight. So he's not a quitter like
Yeah.
Dubois. I was okay, yeah. When you hit him in the high days, he will quit. Jagba has never quit, and yes, Bakole is a very good body puncher, but he's also there to be hit. And Ajagba can really hit. He thinks Ajagba is just, yeah. I will take Ajagba's punches and I'm good. That would be a big mistake when Ajagba lands. I'm telling you, Ajagba's jab is good. I think because Ajagba has changed his style, and of course he's improved in a way because he's trying to be a movable object now as well. I think Ajagba needs to go in bulked up for this fight and not go in trying to box or move around. I think that wouldn't work. He needs to go in there and really, really put it on him. I think so. I don't know. What do you think?
Mm. Yeah, I agree, man. Bakole's biggest mistake will be allowing himself to get punched on the chin by Efe Ajagba. Ajagba is not a joke, man. Just because Ajagba hasn't achieved at the highest pinnacle of heavyweight division does not mean that the guy is not a real threat. This is going to be a coming out fight for Ajagba, and Ajagba knows that he has to put his best foot forward, and no matter what, regardless the outcome of the fight, he has to look good and sell himself well. Because sometimes, even in a loss, you can look good and your stock increases. And I'm not saying Ajagba is going to lose, although I slightly favor Bakole, but I believe that Ajagba will come with his best game and will probably beat Bakole. I won't be surprised, especially looking at Bakole's mindset, calling out AJ, still talking about all these other guys in the division when you have a real threat in front of you. If I were Bakole and his managers, I would advise him to just ignore everybody else and focus on Ajagba.
And
That's what I'll say.
same way Daniel Dubois is overlooking Joseph Parker. I'm like, you have a live dog, a guy who is not a quitter, a guy who will never quit. Like, Parker is a top guy. He got brutally knocked down twice by Jank. I don't know how many people get off from Jank punches. Very few. But he still kept on, boxing and keep it to the game plan and won that fight. So all these guys, I think they are too overconfident. You think they have the skill set of Usyk. Of course, they will have the power more than Usyk. They are more powerful than Usyk. But unless you have the skill set of Usyk, even Usyk himself, he doesn't talk. He doesn't brag. He doesn't brag. Do you see Usyk brag? He doesn't brag, man. I think they should emulate Usyk, bro. No matter how good you are, just of course be confident in yourself, but don't be disrespecting your opponent, overlooking him and saying that yeah, this is easy work. I'm gonna just brush him aside. He said it's gonna break Ajagba's ribs and bones. Bro, the guy they're talking up here, okay, we'll see.
But bro, I think that also makes for an exciting fight when these guys talk trash.
Yeah, but he's talking trash to Anthony Joshua, not to Ajagba. He's saying, I want to fight. Joshua is not fighting you, bro. I don't know if it's the next fight or the fight after that. I don't know. Unless you hold the belt, I don't know if Joshua will just fight you because you are high risk and low reward. That's Joshua will fight anybody, win, lose or draw.
I agree.
But I don't
honestly, this is a good analysis.
And you see how accurate it is, huh? You see how Joshua. Some people they think. Do you know that Joshua's stock is still higher than Dubois' stock, despite Dubois beating Joshua? Joshua is still much of a draw. Joshua can sell out Wembley tomorrow.
We can't say that.
Ajagba cannot do that.
We can't say that, bro.
Dubois cannot do that.
No, we can't say that. No, we can't say that, bro. Because we don't know yet.
If we cannot say that, do you think, do you really think, bro, don't you see what Dylan White even said? Dylan White said, despite Fury and Joshua losing to Dubois, he said Joshua is still much a bigger name and will still do more numbers in his next fight than Dubois. He said it. He said Fury, Joshua, the name alone, like they've built themselves to the point where they have fans. They have hardcore fans. And you can... Dubois don't have hardcore fans, bro.
So this is what I'll say. Mm-hmm. This is what I'll say, bro. Fury and AJ definitely have a much more established fan base than Dubois. But I'm not going to be confident that Wembley Stadium. I'm not confident about that.
Is Dubois in
and the reason is, if you remember when AJ fought Frank Martin, from the Martins guy from US, Jermaine Franklin. When AJ and Jermaine Franklin fought, why did they stage that fight in the O2 Arena?
Joshua was coming back. I'm saying right now, listen, let me tell you one thing now. Okay, let's keep it
right now. Okay, the only way Joshua fights in Wembley is if he fights a name like Tyson Fury.
Let's keep it right.
It's not just gonna fight any random Dillian White and go stage it in Wembley Stadium.
Joshua has done more stadium fights than Tyson Fury, right? In the UK. He's done that. Fury prior to Joshua doing that, Fury had never attempted to do a stadium fight before. Facts. He didn't have that. So Joshua, then, I will tell you the truth right now. You might agree or you might disagree. If there is a fight tonight, Usyk Dubois rematch and Joshua Fury in the same night, who do you think people will go to?
Probably Joshua Fury.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying like Usyk, if Fury were to be the undisputed heavyweight champion, he'll be doing like Wembley Stadium against bombs. There is different for these two guys because Fury has a hardcore fan base. His character as well is very enlightening. Joshua has hardcore fan base. Same like I know Nigerians who fly from anywhere around the globe to watch Joshua fight. I myself, I went all the way to Germany, I think in Baden-Württemberg area to watch Odiase fight. And I also met Nigerians who came all the way from Italy. That is Odiase building a fan base. And I also know people who are Germans who also went there to watch Odiase fight. Joshua has done his diligence. He's built his fan base, hardcore fan base.
But you know, this is the same way fans travel for Usyk and Dubois whenever they go fight internationally.
Bro, I'm not saying they don't travel. Usyk always have Ukrainian fans travel. But I don't think it is Ukrainian all over the globe. And it's mainly Ukrainians in European nations that travel. Not the ones in the US or the ones in Australia. Every Nigerian travel from every part of. You're not Bajuri, right? You're not Bajuri, right? You know, bro, in one of his fights, do you know AY traveled all the way from Nigeria to go watch him?
But that's just one person, bro.
Bro, and his crew, and then other people from Europe also traveled. Bro, the support, that Ukraine gives support, but it doesn't convert to hard a lot of cash.
And now, bro, now you're talking. Now, let me ask you a question.
Ukrainians give
because
support.
you brought up this point. You actually brought up a great point.
Yeah.
The Nigerian fan base that supports AJ, does it translate to cash?
Yes, translate to cash.
Nah, I disagree. I don't even have to disagree. That's not true.
So the people I know that traveled all the way from different places.
Absolutely not true.
Okay. Now the people I know that travel all the way from different places to go watch him, they didn't buy tickets or what? Is it free?
If you compare the revenue in terms of percentages generated by Nigerian fan base for AJ, it's less than 1%.
In Wembley or where?
If it's in England, he will probably have more Nigerian fan base there because there are lots of Nigerians there. And we
are saying.
But if he goes to fight in Saudi Arabia, trust me, there will probably be 5 people that will travel from Nigeria.
The reason why he wouldn't have that much Nigerian Saudi Arabia, not that they're Nigerian Saudi Arabia, just that a lot of them are from the northern part of Nigeria. So they don't watch boxing.
Bro. No. If you say something is Nigeria, let's just term it as Nigeria. If AJ is fighting in Saudi Arabia,
it depends on
if AJ is fighting in Saudi Arabia, he will not have more than 5 people travel all the way from Nigeria, and the country has 200 million people.
Listen. A lot of them are from the northern part of Nigeria. If Joshua is fighting in Saudi Arabia, a lot of the Nigerians who are going to attend them some of them are from the northern part of Nigeria. And if it's during this Muslim what's it called? Is it Eid? I don't know. Eid Mubarak? I don't know.
Eid al-Kabir or Eid al-Fitr.
I don't know. The one where they go around the black stone,
Mm.
I don't think events happen around that time. They don't make any events in Arabia then. But that's where billions of people, millions come from different places. So that around that time is just for worship. A lot of northern Nigerians, they save their money for that. So it's dumber to go to the places in a way. But I'm saying, if Joshua fights in Germany tomorrow, me now only me one. I go carry 10 people follow body. We go buy ticket like this. God, only me one. Oh, I know other people. Or if Joshua fights in, let's say, Amsterdam. Do you know how huge Joshua is in Netherlands here? Do you know he has a deal with a sponsorship deal with what's this company again? Very popular.
Who are you talking about?
Under Armour. You know Under Armour?
Who, AJ?
Yeah, man. Oh, he came to
congrats to him, bro.
My guy, he get fans die, yeah. Especially when they used to broadcast Joshua fights on TV, yeah. It is when the zone came in that you have to watch on this that they stopped doing it. Before you used to broadcast, guy, you don't really know yet. Joshua,
you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying.
And this country,
he has fans all over the world.
And this country now, kickboxing be the main sport here. Not be boxing.
All I'm saying is when you give, and I'm not trying to, because I know many of them will be very upset with me and they'll start cussing. Oh, come on, this guy for the panel. We no one hear from this guy. That's what they'll say. I get it. But when we are comparing the money generated from the fans versus the social media clout generated from the fans, the Nigerian fan base might be winning in the social media clout department. But as far as the actual money, the finances, most of the money comes from British boxing fans. That's it.
I think you are underestimating Nigerians in general.
No, I don't need to. It's a fact,
my guy, you are underestimating Nigerians in general. Guy, listen, you are I don't know money where our people get. Like you not really know. Say, man, there is something about Nigerians, bro, that a lot of other African countries, nations, are not really beat.
Let me make you laugh, bro. Let me make you laugh on this point.
My brother,
people are gonna listen. People go listen to this video now, right? You know what they'll say?
You go here with
they'll say, yes, it's true. What does this guy know? Nigerians, we're the richest in Africa. Some of them,
no.
we're the richest.
I'm not talking about.
They don't care. They don't know what's in the go chop tonight. Some people will be saying.
I'm not talking about.
They want to quickly hop on that bandwagon of supporting Nigeria.
I'm not talking about
because it makes them feel good. Like we are so wealthy.
I'm not talking about riches.
Some of them don't even have what to eat tonight. That's the irony of it. It's just ego. It's an ego thing, bro.
So, listen.
It's all about ego.
In America, there are people who don't have what to eat tonight. There.
All over the world, it's the same thing. It's not just in America. All over the world.
In a great America that everybody worship. There are people who are eating from the dustbin. I've seen it.
I don't worship America. First and foremost.
Yeah. So
there are people all over the world, even in Saudi Arabia, even in Luxembourg, I'm talking about some of the wealthiest countries in the world.
My guy, what I'm telling you right now,
bro, I want these listeners of this video, I want you guys to just Google search the poverty capital of the world. That's all you need to Google search. Search the poverty capital of the world. That's my submission.
So India as a country with over 1 billion population, right? Not me they get. They use cheat to the fat each other for there. You know, see how they use cheat to the plastic each other. Wait for Nigeria. Guy, forget that one. I'm telling you right now, collectively, if Nigerians support you collectively, my guy, even the way they go, why do you think all these stars, these music stars, the Burna Boys, the Remas, the
no, bro, name one boxing star or name one sports star that Nigerian support base has made a billionaire. Just name one sports star that Nigerian support base made that person extremely wealthy. Just one sport star, regardless of sport.
Well, it depends on the sport, bro.
Any sport, any sport. Just name one sports guy
It depends on the sport.
from Nigeria
It depends
that
on
became wealthy from Nigerians' money. Just name one person.
My guy, what do you mean by from Nigerians' money?
No, name one person. I'm not talking about clout. You know, say someone like Kanu, Kanu, Nwankwo, JJ Okocha, they all made millions of dollars from Europe. Yes, we get it. But most importantly, they got a support base from Nigeria, which did not translate into money. Now, I'm saying name one sports star that made money from the Nigerian fan base. That's what I'm saying.
Do you know clout begot opportunity? Don't know that.
You're saying clout translates to money?
Opportunities. You don't know that?
Yeah, it does, definitely.
My brother, Joshua is an ambassador to Glow. You know that?
And before Uncle, why they not gonna make him ambassador? No be rich people.
Joshua is an ambassador of Ogun State. You know that?
He's not no ambassador of Ogun State, bro.
He is.
How is he an ambassador of Ogun State? When we don't even know about. Nobody is an ambassador of Ogun State, just so you know. Nobody. Including the governor.
My brother,
nobody is an ambassador of Ogun State.
My brother, now your own be that one. The fast on ground
that's the same way is that now their own be that as well. How they go tell me say person an ambassador of Ogun State? What does he do for Ogun State?
He's been made the ambassador.
Who made him the ambassador? Who made him the ambassador? And what does he do?
He's an ambassador to Glow.
Okay, what does he do for Ogun State?
Nigeria
you know I'm from Ogun. Tell me what he does for Ogun State. Or the person that appointed him as an ambassador, tell me what that person has done for Ogun State.
My guy, that one, you know that one. The national.
We are not just going to be. We can't continue sweeping these things under the carpet, bro.
The national sports.
The fact that we are still the poverty capital of the world is enough reason for me to be upset and not to hype any of these things.
The National Sports Festival is going to take place in Ogun State this year in May. So be there. New boxers will be unveiled. New footballers. New athletic personnel. We will see swimming. All those things. You have to build them. Listen, do you know back in the days, sports used to be like huge in every sport used to be huge in Nigeria. And that time, money not do. Money not do like
What's happened? Why should the sports used to be huge? Then why did the sport die?
Because they found oil now. Now oil money can come now.
Bro, every single aspect of Nigeria has died. Every single aspect.
Now oil money now make
So if someone like Joshua is frustrating for Tinubu, for Buhari, for Abike Dabiri, people like me will be angry. Period. We are upset about it. These are the people that wrecked Nigeria. And if Joshua, I don't blame him because he grew up in England. He doesn't really know the politics of Nigeria. He's just trying to make those people feel relevant. That's why he goes there. He's frustrating for Dakwa Abiodun. He's frustrating for Tinubu. He's calling Abike Dabiri my auntie. Auntie said, I get it. He's just trying to make them feel good, trying to feel like he's an Omoluabi. But in real life, those are the people that ruined Nigeria. And I'm not happy about it.
My brother, Adewale.
Yes.
Now be that.
Yes.
Anything will go favor Nigerian boxers. Me a day in favor. That's why when I heard about the Anthony Joshua boxing indoor boxing ring, I was like, wow, nice. But the problem is, can they maintain it? Yes, if Joshua is involved,
you already know the answer. You already know the answer.
Let's hope. Let's just hope. Because
I can't be hoping anymore, man. How will I be hoping at this age? We've been hoping throughout our lives. Where did it lead us to? Nowhere. I'm not hoping, bro.
But only one person could change the thing. Just hope.
And definitely, no be Dakwa Abiodun could change.
And every sector where they do well for Nigeria, now mainly private sector would they tell the truth. But so if now Joshua go to manage the place, well, he go far. But if not,
my advice to Joshua, my advice to Joshua is if he wants to contribute to Nigerian boxing, he should build that stadium by himself and employ people by himself that will maintain it. Because if he allows Dakwa Abiodun build anything in his name, it's going to tarnish his reputation in the future because they will never maintain it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Anyways, we are waiting for the announcement though of Ajagba and Bakole. Hope it happens very soon. Stay tuned, guys.
Yes,
God bless
sir.
you all.